Any notices of motion? Trustee Chin, notice of motion?
Oh, I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Question?
Madam Chair. Yeah, the previous question, I wonder if you have any, answer for that. Thank you. The question regarding the books in the library.
Oh, Superintendent Howitt?
Thank you. Through you, Madam Chair. You asked about several books, specifically How Mamas Love Their Babies, Fun Home, Push, Looking for Alaska, What Are Your Words, and This Book is Gay. How Mamas Love Their Babies has been addressed at previous meetings. This book is not in the library collection. It's in teacher professional resources and accessible to teachers to exercise their professional judgment in use in our classrooms. Fun Home has been addressed also in previous meetings. We do not have this book in our libraries. In fact, the presentation that was made by a delegation at a board meeting said that we had this book in our libraries, and that was inaccurate information. The book Push, again, has also been addressed in previous meetings. The book reflects the life of a teenage girl who has been a victim of rape and incest. Unfortunately, this is an issue that does occur in society and occurs in our community. The system, or the book, the author of the book intends to shine the light on the impact of poverty and the heinous situations that are addressed by individuals and how to navigate the social system. I think one of the highlights of the book is that the individual in the book seeks guidance from a teacher in a school and was able to change the trajectory of their life. So the book gives a voice to the voiceless, and we only have 1 or 2 copies in our system, and that one is not being removed. The book Looking for Alaska, I thought I had an answer for you today, but I received information late today, so I need to go back and do a little bit more searching on that one. And This Book is Gay is an important book for gay teenagers who are dealing with feelings of self-worth and the pressures of bullying and the erasure of their identities in schools and their homes and the community. The book is written in a safe way to help young teenagers who are gay access information about being gay in the 21st century. And the book, What Are Your Words, has already been addressed. It's a picture book that introduces gender identity in terms of inclusive pronouns. All students, especially trans and non-binary students, deserve to see themselves reflected within texts within our school libraries. I've stated this before. Every time, I think we need to highlight this, every time we remove a 2S LGBT book from our school libraries or representation, we contribute to the erasure of students who are gay from the contemporary narrative in our schools and our society, and it makes them feel like they don't exist. That has significant implications for our 2S LGBTQIA youth, and I would not suggest that we remove books like that from our school libraries. I should reiterate, no books are forced to be read in our school system. Students have choice in the libraries. Students also have choices in the classroom. If they're concerned about a book, they can be given an alternate book. Ultimately, our school board supports that we want students to have a love of reading, develop those critical literacy skills so that they can discern what is real, what is not real, to appreciate and see themselves and assert their identity, but also appreciate the identity of others, and to affirm their beliefs and understandings and compassion for every person. We do not censor or shield students from material which might be of a concern for an individual or a group of people, particularly if it aligns with the Ministry of Education mandate around equity and protected grounds under the Ontario Human Rights Commission. So if a parent or a child has a concern about a book in the system, again, students have options, and a student can choose to read a book or not read a book, or a novel. They can request an alternate. But also, if a parent has a concern, we do have our process listed on our website. If you do get concerns, please direct them to that or direct them to my office where I can help them with that process. I'm glad to do it. Thank you.
Thank you. Other trustees?